Hey guys, it's me again. It's Friday night and I'm not doing anything because I'm totally extra lame. Lamer than Rebecca Black, and that's pretty lame. So I'm just hanging out at home. I'm gonna watch a movie, and I picked out some movies. So I'm gonna show you what my options are. I've got Zombieland, which is hilarious. I love Emma Stone and that other guy. Apparently his name's Jesse Eisenberg is his name. He's really, really good. I love him as an actor. I have Chocolat with the wonderful Johnny Depp. If you've never seen it, it's such a good story. Johnny Depp isn't a main character, but he's sexy as ever. Girl Interrupted is another option. I love this movie. It's probably one of the best roles I've ever seen Angelina Jolie in. Like, she's amazing and in a complete knockout. So you should watch that one. Fight Club, always classic. Because, really, it's just kind of badass. Edward Norton is kind of awesome in that movie. So is Brad Pitt, but. Catch and Release. It's good. If you haven't seen it, you should really watch it. It's got a great story. It's not your stereotypical chick flick. I think it's a more accurate portrayal of what, relationships are like. So it's a really good one. Stepfather, it's creepy, but it's also got the really sexy Penn Badgley, and so it's always an option. Get Him to the Greek. It's hilarious. I've seen it so many times. I even saw it in theater because it was that funny. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. It's also got Johnny Depp in it, but I've never seen it, so I don't know if I'll watch that one tonight. Or I can always watch Daria, which the funny thing about Daria is everyone always tells me that I remind them of her. And, there's even this girl, Julia Horror. It's Julia X Horror, not whore like WHOR, but horror like HORROR. I follow her on Tumblr and on Twitter, and even she, I've never met her before, and we've just talked a couple times, but even she said I remind her of Daria, so I don't know. I guess I am like Daria. But the real reason that I'm here to talk tonight is about music. Music is my life. I love it. And so this weekend is Bamboozle, and unfortunately I can't go because I live in Texas and it's in New Jersey. So I can't go, and the real reason that I really wanted to go was I wanted to see the Gaslight Anthem. They're simply amazing, and for those of you who have never listened to them, I'm going to play a little bit of their music for you now. So here's a little bit sample of their song Great Expectations off of the 59 Sound. So that's the Gaslight Anthem. I love those guys' music. It's simply amazing. And they have two CDs. They might have more than that, but the first one's 59 Sound, and their most recent is American Slang. And I love their music because anytime I listen to it, I always feel like I should be riding in my car with the windows down and the sunroof open on a summer day, just feeling young and hopeful, and like anything can happen, and fall in love and everything. I love their music, and that's what's so important to me about music is the fact that it's defining of every moment in your life. because you can listen to a single song and it'll take you back to, any moment in your life. Like for my sister, her anthem is Don't You Forget About Me, from The Breakfast Club. At the end, don't you forget about me, and Judd thrusts his fists in the air, which is always classic. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to watch some John Hughes films. There's Breakfast Club, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Pretty in Pink. I'm trying to think what else is there. There's also 16 Candles. Those are my 4 favorites. I love them more than anything else, but there's a bunch others. John Hughes is amazing. Which makes me think that I'm probably going to watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Amazing movie. Anyways, back to music. But, I mean, for me, like, I know that I can listen to any song off of the album Take This to Your Grave by Fall Out Boy, and it'll instantly take me back to 2004, 2005, when I was in 8th grade. I was 14 going on 15, and I just moved to Chicago, and I lived there for a year. And I mean, that was such a defining year in my life. That's when I met my best friend Chris, who to this day I love to death. And the most important inspiration in my life, my friend Steven, who's been through so much and inspires me to keep pursuing the greatness, and keep going for the great beyond, because we're not guaranteed tomorrow. And so you just got to appreciate every moment of your life. And he always pushes me to fight for everything. And I learned so much about myself that year. And so anytime I put any song from that album on, whether it's Chicago So 2 years ago, or Saturday, or Grenade Jumper, or Grand Theft Autumn, or my favorite Calm Before the Storm. I love that one. Sat outside my front window, this story's going nowhere. It's hell long and I am hanging on. The radio says. Anyways, love that song. It's my favorite. But so I mean, I just instantly go back to that time in my life, and where I can listen to Linkin Park, who is the first band that I ever really got into and ever really fell in love with. And to this day, even though they're changing their sound and they're trying new stuff, I still buy all their records, no matter what. And my Hybrid Theory CD is scratched to shit. Like, it skips so bad because I've listened to it so much. I've really put it through the ringer, But it's an amazing CD. I know it forwards, backwards, every word to every song on that CD. And so, I mean, I feel like nowadays a lot of bands, they get into the music industry, for all the wrong reasons. They just want to, party and drink a lot, make money, sleep with chicks, and I feel like that's not the right reasons to be doing it. And so it really touches my heart, when I hear about these bands that, are so humble and so grateful for, the experiences that they're having. They hang out with their fans, or they're just constantly talking about how wonderful it is and everything. So like, there needs to be more bands like that out there in the music industry. And that's why you need to buy CDs and go to shows and buy merch, buy your band t-shirts and your wristbands and your posters and everything. I mean, I've got a bunch of posters over there for music and everything hanging on my wall. And 3 of them are signed. We Shot the Moon, 5 Times August, and Katy Perry are all signed. So, there's that. But, it's really important that, you do that, because for, every dollar that you're not spending on, whether you're getting your music for free, or, you steal merch off the table, you steal a couple stickers or whatever, or, you sneak into shows, or you're begging to get guest listed or whatever, for every dollar you don't spend, that's a dollar that they can't spend on, recording and paying for gas and, keep touring and keep doing, what it is that they love and, what they're doing, for you. And, I really feel that, you know, if you have the guts to pursue your dreams, like, who am I to stop you? You know, I'm a big supporter of dreams. You know, prime example is I'm a big sucker. So I went to Warped Tour back in 2009. It was the last time I went. I'm going again this year. But 2009 was the last time I went, and I got stopped by one of the guys in No Bragging Rights. And he actually got me to stop, which, you know, is a big deal. You can't generally get me to stop, because I'm like, no, because I know what's going to happen. But he actually got me to stop and listen to his CD, and, you know, I was like, you know, this is actually really good, you know, it's not bad at all. And he was like, well, could I get you to buy a CD? And I'm like, ugh, how much is it? And he was like, $10. And I was like, ugh, all right. So I bought a CD, and then, you know, we kept talking. You know, that was the great thing, is that, you know, he didn't just run off after I bought the CD. You know, he was like, okay, thanks, bye. Like, he kept talking to me, and, you know, he was talking about how, you know, they were really struggling to stay on tour, and, you know, that, like, all the money that they get from selling the CDs goes towards, you know, paying for gas and, you know, just keep themselves going on the tour and everything. And it really touched me and, you know, inspired me. And so, you know, I gave him an extra $10, and I was like, dude, you need this more than I do. He was like, can I give you another CD? And I'm like, no, just take the $10. You know, I got one CD, that's all I need. Just take the extra $10 and buy yourself a hamburger or something, you know. And he was so grateful, which was, you know, also really touching, you know. So I'm a big sucker. So if you're a band and you're on Warped Tour and you're going to be doing it, stop me if you see me and get me to listen to you. Like, you're going to have to be persistent. Like, you're going to have to really try to get me to stop, because chances are I won't. So get me to stop, get me to listen to your CD. And so unless it's terrible, which if it's terrible, I'll tell you, I'll be like, ooh, this is not good. But keep going, keep fighting, keep pursuing that dream. You know, but if I like it, you know, I chances are I'll probably buy it, assuming that, you know, it's not like $20 or something like that. You know, if it's like $5-10, I'll probably buy it. So, you know, make sure you get me to stop. And the earlier in the day you get me to stop, the better, because, you know, I'm probably going to buy shirts and stuff like that. So I run out of money. So just make sure, you know, if you're on Warped Tour, stop me and talk to me. Like, I love meeting new people, as I've said before. So, you know, chat me up, you know, and I'll be more inclined to buy your CD if I feel like, you know, you're someone that I could be friends with, because I'm more inclined to, you know, support people that I feel friendly with. And so, you know, my big message for this is, you know, just keep buying CDs, keep going to shows, keep buying merch, and just support those bands, you know. And, you know, because my big dream is to, you know, be a tour manager and to someday own my own record label, because I want to make it about the music, you know, because music saved my life, and I know it's saved plenty of other lives. And, you know, I want to find those bands that are just, you know, about making music and impacting kids and changing their lives. And, you know, because if, you know, I can find a band who, you know, does for one kid what music has done for me, then, you know, I will have achieved more success than I could ever imagine of having. And so, you know, I just really, you know, music's a big thing to me. So, you know, make sure you're buying the CDs and everything. So I'm going to go watch a movie and drink my tea. I make amazing sweet tea, so, you know, if we ever hang out, make sure you ask me to make you some tea. I make the best sweet tea there is. It's delicious. So I'm going to go drink my tea and watch a movie and just kind of hang out, because I got work in the morning. So everybody have a good night, and have a good week, have a good and fun, safe weekend. If you're at Bamboozle, go see the Gaslight Anthem. They're playing tomorrow night. They're awesome. And, yeah, so just love you. Mwah!